You want to hear something funny? Rather than sleeping for 1 hour, I've been sleeping for hours. I overslept. But it doesn't matter. At least now I got rested. It just means that the top 100 spot is now definitely out of the question. But let's start the final push. Let's get to the finish line and try to get to the party. It's funny because it's supposed to be a bike race, but at this point now it doesn't really feel like a bike race anymore. It's more like a survival thing. My saddle sores are so hurting so much I can't sit and pedal properly. And even if I could, I don't have a power meter, but my power is probably so incredibly low that it wouldn't amount to anything. I now have 56 kilometers to the end of this stage. There is still more climbing to do, but only short climbs though. This is one of the smaller climbs remaining on the stage. It's got 120 meters left to do. I have somebody behind me now. I think it must be the Belgian. Yeah. My map isn't clear on which. Okay. I need to keep an eye on my map at all times. So yeah, I saw some lights behind me. I was pretty sure I had some lights following me, but I don't anymore, so. Is this really the track? The sky is beginning to light up behind me. The timing is good. I'm gonna get to roll into Imsuan in the morning. I'm slightly off course again. This is where I was, and I didn't realize we were supposed to go down here. Now I can definitely see that I have the Belgians coming up behind me. Good morning.
Hi, hello, good morning. Fine?
Yeah.
Good.
Good morning. Is it? Huh. I mean, most of the pair riders are struggling because you have to adapt to the slowest one. But these two it looks like they just ride very well together. There really is a lake here. It's such an unusual sight. Looks like we are crossing a hydropower dam. At least a dam. Some horrible speed bumps in the road here. I just passed somebody by the side of the road. It got windier here, closer to the coast. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a headwind when going north. The final climb of this monster stage is starting now, according to Garmin, and this one has a massive 40 meters of elevation. Yeah, this has really been an incredibly tough stage. The sun is coming up. I'm gonna have to apply sunscreen in Imsuan, which is now only 7 kilometers away. Hey.
Stopping food somewhere here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, here is coffee. But yeah,
Find a restaurant or a cafe.
yeah, I'm hoping there will be something down in town. Yeah.
Another on the.
Yeah. One final omelette.
Yeah.
Coffee house. So this is the area that was demolished. So there used to be earthquake because there used to be lots of restaurants and stuff down there. I'll try this one. Oh, it looks a bit closed, but must be possible to ask somebody. Okay, I'll see you shortly. Hi. So after a bit of searching, we were finally able to find a place with omelettes. They were really good. The amazing thing about Morocco, there are many amazing things, but one of the amazing things is that you can always find an omelette. The other amazing thing is that every omelette is unique. Now my rear derailleur is not particularly happy now. Good thing this is the final stage. So the bad news is that we have not just a little headwind, but another excellent news is that there was a shop here, and for the first time since Marrakesh I found Haribos. So I bought 5 packs of Haribos, and that's basically all I'm gonna snack on now. This is the area on my left here that was demolished by the earthquake. I've calculated that I need an average speed of 13.5 kilometers per hour on this stage. We've been doing a climb out of town up until now, so the average is only 9.5, but I'm motivated now and I have my Haribos. There are 4 small climbs here according to Garmin. So this is the second one already, so a couple of climbs out of Imsuan. And then there's a long one, about halfway, 10 kilometers long. And then just a small one, closer to the end. so hot. 29 degrees, feels hotter. I wish there was a shop. I'm not out of water, but I'm worried I might be if this is gonna last all day. This is where we start the final substantial climb on the Atlas Mountain Race. We're basically at sea level now, and we have to climb 400 meters. After that, it's mostly just rolling down to the finish line. .310 meters more to go. Approaching the final summit of the Atlas Mountain Race. Well, there is a little more. Oh, my God. Approaching the final summit of the Atlas Mountain Race. Here we are. Still have 49 kilometers to do. Nearly out of water. Here comes what Garmin considers to be the final little climb on the Atlas Mountain Race. It's 70 meters. I'm so thirsty now. Oh, it's super hot. So I'm out of water and 17 kilometers to a shop. That's it. No more climbing. And is this a shop? Did you find a is there a shop here? Fantastic. I'm out of water. Oh, great.
It's cold in the beach.
Oh, perfect. Oh. I needed 13.1 kilometers per hour from Imsuan, and I'm at 13.1 now. So all I need to do is to just cruise down to the finish. 33 more kilometers and no more climbing. So sounds possible. The bike has been absolutely amazing, and it was such a joy to ride it because everything was working smoothly up until a couple of days ago. I'm so amazed. I haven't had a single puncture or anything. Also the tail fin, the aero pack, has been absolutely amazing. There has been not a single rattle or anything like that. I've been through the rockiest, steepest descents, and there has been absolutely no problem at all from the tail fin. It's been stuck like glue onto the bike. Look at this view. And the drivetrain has been amazing. It's felt, well, first of all, it's felt really smooth since I waxed it, and then whenever I have lubed it, it's been super. The oval rotor, you know, I like it a lot. And the brakes, even though they are just cheap Shimano Deore brakes, they have been great as well. And it was so nice to ride with new rotors and new brake pads. And the suspension fork, the RockShox Seat Select. Yeah, it's been wonderful. And I think the suspension seat post, the EE Silk Plus, has probably done a decent job too. I particularly noted it on the washboards. Then I understood that, maybe this is the kind of surface it was designed for, because it completely handled the washboards perfectly. But all the other rocky descents, it's a bit too much. The E-Silk is probably, I mean, it's meant to be a gravel seat post, and the Atlas is simply too much for it. So yeah, I would recommend something a bit chunkier. The dynamo system has been perfect. Forumslader. The dynamo has been charging that, and I have a field here on my Garmin so I can see the status of it. For example, right now I can see that it's at the Forumslader is charged to 63%, and that has been working fine. I've had enough capacity every night, so I haven't had to use my helmet light much at all. That one has basically just been used as a camp light. My headlamp, the Bush & Muller IQX, has been excellent. It's really giving me more than enough light, and that's when I run it on low power. I do that all the time. I can't put it on high beam or high power, and then it's really bright, but it also does draw quite a bit more power from the Forumslader, so I try not to do that. So I'm also able to charge USB devices with the Forumslader, and I've had my Garmin connected to it. I have tried not to charge my other stuff too much using that. So instead I have had this power bank here, and then I have my fast charger in the frame bag. But it has to be said that there's a long distance between these resupply points, and all of them don't have charging capacity. So I don't know, I think it would be difficult to rely on just that. How did I find the event? It was spectacular. The mountains were amazing. The route was also more spectacular than I thought it would be. I thought it would be having some highlights here and there, but it was really good almost all the way through. The Moroccan people have been also amazing. I've never experienced friendlier people anywhere in the world. I brought a bike lock, a small bike lock, cafe lock, but really there was never any reason to use it. I could park my bike anywhere and I would not have to worry about anybody touching it. Would I do the event again? That's a no. I've been doing other long rides in the past, and each time it's kind of like as a personal challenge, and I have been increasing the challenge bit by bit. But I think this is really how far I think I'm willing to go. You have a family back home and you have a job. There's a limit to how long trips like this you can really take. Morocco here is a fantastic country for bikepacking, and this route would be excellent. Should you sign up for the Atlas Mountain Race? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, it's not something I would like to recommend either for or against. You need to know yourself if it's a challenge you want to take on or not. If you are like me and you want a super tough personal challenge on an off-road track, then by all means go for it. If you want to experience spectacular nature on a nice bikepacking ride, I'm not sure I would recommend doing the Atlas Mountain Race. At least if you do it, make sure you research a bit and know what you get yourself into, because otherwise you'll be in for a real shock in one of the first days. I met one of the other riders when we were, like, let's say 40% into the ride, and he said something that resonated with me. He said that it's just dawning on me that we're in the middle of quite an undertaking, and I absolutely agreed, because I already before we had done 25% of the ride, I felt like this was a major undertaking. But having said all that, I haven't really had any major downs. I'm not sure I've had any real downs at all, and I've never had any sort of scratching. The only that I had some thoughts about maybe not making the CP3 cutoff time and things like that. That turned out to be fine. This may have been a tough week, but it is a week I will remember for as long as I live. Thank you to everybody who has been supporting me and watching the dots and otherwise helped me plan and taken an interest. It's really appreciated. These last kilometers on the roads here are really dragging on. I have 12 kilometers left. Should be easy, right? Yay!
Nicely done.
That's it. Made it. Oh, somebody's got beer.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Do you want me to take a picture of you?
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Over at the finish. Oh yeah. Oh, hi. Congrats. Are you leaving? Huh? Are you leaving?
I'm going to eat.
Okay. Oh. Hang on. Is that good?
Yeah, perfect.
Where do we actually go now?
Just in here, you can get your stamp.
Okay. Take my bike here. Do you know anything about the party? Finisher party?
Yeah, we will reach 7.
7. I had to cycle hard in order to reach a party.
Sorry?
I had to cycle hard today in order to get
to make the party.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
What time did you get in?
What was it? An hour ago or
An
something?
hour ago? Oh, plenty of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still time to have a shower and
No time to sleep, but
no time to sleep.
yeah.
I would be very happy as well.
I'm also not gonna. Normally we go cycling every Wednesday.
But I saw you went biking today.
Last time we got the dish for the first edition, so now we can cook to put the food in the dish with the gin. Now I really wanted to say that the first time I did it on a mountain bike with someone on a mountain bike, and it was much more enjoyable, and to me that was the 1000 plus K off-road loop, like the best ever I did on a bike, so really want to thank you for that.
Morning. Hello.
So, how are you?
Slept really well, 10 hours.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Morning.
Where are you headed?
To the hotel.
Hotel is here. To the other side.
Morning. Hi. Hey. Glad you made it. Sorry about your hand.
This was close to the end. It was close to the end that I broke.
Yeah.
How was your race?
Oh, it was good. I made it. It was tough, but yeah. It was close to them during the final. Yeah, since checkpoint 3, really.
Medina is the third bus.
Hotel.
Hotel, first bus. Airport is the smaller one in the middle. Airport, in the middle one.
in your like you think, oh, this is
Ja.